yesterday. Oh, I show ya, I blow ya mind.
ZDF at Bauhaus heute mit Selah Sue. Welcome.
Thank you.
Pleasure to have you here.
Yes.
You're a big star in Holland, Belgium, France. You almost sold 500,000 copies of your record, right?
Yeah, that's
Which
true.
is amazing these days.
I've heard, huh?
Yeah. But in Germany you're quite small. How does it feel to you?
You know, it's because, you know, I have to do a lot of promo, and the thing was I really wanted to go slowly, you know, and it would mean that if my album was coming out at the same time everywhere, that I should do promo everywhere, really extreme, you know. So I did it a lot in France, actually. France and the Netherlands and Belgium, and not so much in Germany because it was a bit booming there in France, so I had to stick there a bit, you know. But now I have more time here, and I hope it will work.
But now the album is almost 2 years old.
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel a bit strange?
That's the hardest part. That's for me, it's the hardest part because, you know, actually the album is also coming out in the US in June.
Okay.
The same album. So I have to do this album again a year, and then finally I can start on my second album.
Which song is the most annoying song to you?
Annoying song? Oh, I have a few. No, it depends daily. You know, it changes. They're all my babies, so I all love them. You know, they're really written from the heart. But yeah, I think, you know, but those songs are not on the album in the US because I didn't want it anymore, you know, so...
Okay,
no.
Okay, got it. Back home you play the big venues, the big festivals. As I said, you're a big star, and now here in Germany you play in a very small setting. ZDF at Bauhaus is very intimate.
Yeah.
How does it feel to you?
I like it more. I like it the most.
Ah, why is that?
Forever. I don't know what it is, but it has such an intimate atmosphere. You know, when I play big venues, it's how bigger the distance as well from the people, and you just do your show, but then you don't really feel it. And here, you know, they're just discovering you, so they're listening and they're really close to you. And for me, that keep on being the most intense feeling.
How will you convince the audience tonight? Is there any special thing in your show?
Well, you know, I'm not so. I just really try to live the feeling every day because, you know, I have to do the same set every day, so sometimes it's hard not to make it click, and that's a job, you know, not to become automatically, but always feel it every day again. And you know, but it's always different. It's always another sound, another vibe from the people, another atmosphere on stage, and if it's all good, then it can be really magical.
Is there any song you're looking more forward for tonight because it's such a close setting and you're very close to the audience? Is there anything which is special?
Yeah, then I like to do more like really the calmer songs, you know, the really intimate songs that we cannot play on festival, for example.
Okay.
You know, and these are like Break and what I do solo in the beginning, like Mommy. It's really intense, and it's always something I look forward to.
You mentioned your mommy. Is she proud of you?
My mommy, she's of course. I mean, my parents, they're amazing, really. My father as well.
As you said, they're pretty much down to earth, and they have nothing to do with the music business.
No, nothing.
How do they get along with your pop star daughter now?
Yeah, they're just, you know, really, like I said, I'm really raised with the thought that the most important thing is just to be happy, and all the rest is extra, you know. And if I'm not gonna be happy in the music business, then they say, okay, quit it and do something else then, you know. So they're really keeping me also really down to earth, and the focus is just, you know, to be happy, and that's the thing. So I think they can place it really well because, yeah, they know being successful, it's not the most important thing or something. I mean, for me either, you know.
Everybody knows the history, you know, the story about your connection to Milo. He was one of the discoverers of Selah Sue. How did it happen for the people who don't know it yet?
Well, it was pretty beautiful, you know. Like I said, it was never my big intention to become a professional artist, you know. I never took lessons or something, and I studied psychology when I was 18, really in the mind that I should become a psychologist, you know. But I was 18 and I played 2 songs in the bar of a friend of mine because she worked there, and Milo was in the bar, and he saw me playing and he asked me, okay, you really should do my support act, and he really gave me a lot of advice. It was incredible. It was really my musical father at the time, because I didn't know nothing. I didn't know what a label was. I didn't know what a manager was, what he did, you know. So it was really like pen and paper, and every day we met and we drank coffee, and he said this and this and this. And he really encouraged me to write more songs, because of course I had to do a support act and it had to take half an hour, and I had only 2 songs. So it pushed me to make more songs, and So yeah, he really took me on the road, and because of that, my manager discovered me on stage, and my label saw me playing, and so he really was the guy who really get me along, because otherwise I think I would still study psychology.
He brought you on the track, but now you're making your own way. What kind of advice can you give now for people who want to be a pop star? If Milo pops into a club, what do I have to do? Can I say, hey Milo, I want to be a pop star, can you support me, or whatever?
But the thing is, my story is that's the thing. Like I said before, for me, it all came to me, to be honest, and it's not that I'm not working, not at all, because I do promo and I'm on tour and I miss my family and I really love it, I want to spread my music, but the success thing is something that I really, really don't think it's important, If I can make music for the rest of my life, that would be perfect, and that's why, I never had to really work for it. And I think that's different. If you really want to get there, then you should follow some things like, doing TV programs and like Idol and those kind of shit. But I never had to do that. So what I believe is people who are making music, that's the most important thing. Just keep on making music, because it's so intense. It's much more intense and cool than being only successful or something, Making music itself, that's the most important thing.
What do you miss? What do you miss as from your life before you got a pop star?
I only gain things. I'm never so. I've never been so happy than the last years, and it's not because of success thing, but all the things that comes with it. The fact that I have a goal now, I have an album to work for. I can play music every day. We're on tour with an amazing crew that are really close to each other, so it feels like I'm on holiday with friends or something, So it's actually the best job you can have. But some things are the hardest for me are like that you become a social product.
Okay.
People can have all kinds of opinions about you, and it can be on the internet. It can be really gross sometimes, and you should place it, because
how do you get along with it if somebody is really, really bad and mean to you?
Yeah.
What can you do?
I can, that's also a thing. I can place that as well, because I believe, you have in everything, you have all kinds of opinions, and you always have contra and pro, always, So I just have to live with it, but it's not easy all the time, Mostly I can place it, but sometimes I need a bit help from people around me.
Who helps you?
My boyfriend.
Does
perfect.
he?
Yeah.
He's always around you?
Actually, he is. Actually, he is.
It's a pity. Guys, sorry. You played with Prince. You made tracks with CeeLo Green. You had Milo, obviously, and Patrice. What the hell comes next?
Then I cannot wait to start on making a next album. And for me, I'm totally not focused on I want that people on it. I just want to make really good music, And I have a lot of people in Leuven, the place I live, who are not even like in music, and I know really talented. I want to work with them,
Okay.
I just want to make really good songs. Yeah.
Milo had played here as well, and Patrice as well, in the Bauhaus. Does it mean anything to you if somebody has stayed on the same stage as you do now?
I'm not so busy with that. I never know also, if I have the festival who's playing there as well. Yeah, that's not my focus. Actually, it doesn't mean too much to me, to be honest.
Okay. Which is...
But then I mostly know that it's a quality thing, and that's something that I like,
Okay.
If I know it's really quality, the place where I'm playing, then I'm more happy to play there or something.
Have you heard of Bauhaus before?
Yeah.
In any way?
Actually, I've heard of it, but not too much. I cannot place it really.
Are you
well.
interested in architecture and design and style at all?
Yeah, that was a thing. I learned it in art class in high school. That's right. Yeah, actually, I am. It's not my focus yet, but I cannot. I'm sure in the future I'm gonna check those things more out, because I really love like art and then Kandinsky and like painters are already. Architecture, I'm not there yet, but maybe who knows one day.
How long does it take to do this hairstyle?
To do this? Well, it takes me not more than 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, it's really true.
Can you show it to me?
show it to you.
Yeah.
I have to loosen it up. No way,
Yes,
man.
open it up and then?
No.
No?
No, what I do is actually, it's really easy. I do it for a long time. I do it from my 13 years old that I
Okay.
have like focus on my hair. So what I do is I just brush it a bit and then I put it off and I form it, I shape it, and then it's ready.
Okay, okay. Some people say or compare you with Adele, Amy Winehouse, and whatever. Does it annoy you, or is that okay?
Yeah, I think people need to label things always or something, you know. They need to put it in a box, and I'm okay with that, you know, because I thought about it, and if you're being compared with the people who are really good, you know, and then you cannot complain or something. But I believe if you listen to the albums, if you go deeper in the music, then you can hear it's something totally different than Adele or Amy Winehouse, you know. It's
Obviously.
everybody has his own thing, but no, I don't mind to be compared with the best in the end, you know. Yeah.
Some of your lyrics are telling stories about being an adolescent, and compared to the music is a bit more mature, in my opinion. What comes next when you're working on your second album?
I believe my music is going to be only more mature because I believe I know really good now what I want musically, and that was a bit different with the first album because my first time ever in the studio and all those kind of things. And now I know exactly how I want to sound it, you know, and it's more mature, I believe. I think lyric-wise, you know, it was really intense for me. It's really important, those lyrics, because you know, I really suffered from depressions in puberty, you know, and I think it's a basic thing, just learn to accept who you are and to love yourself. And that was my big quest in those years. And I think it's really cool that on my first album, it's all about self-acceptance, and maybe people can identify with it or something. So the lyrics are pretty important and intense for me. But, you know, because now I'm 2 years, I'm already really stable. I feel happy. I don't know what to write anymore, to be honest. I really should find new subjects.
Really? You don't have any topics?
No, because I was so into my own misery. I was really absorbed by my thinking and my analyzing and my issues, and it was really easy to write because there was nothing else on my mind. And now I'm like, oof.
What about love, success, people?
Maybe the success thing, yeah. And the love thing, I don't have love songs. I think it's pretty rare, but because I always had a good love life. Yeah, you know, what can I say?
You only can write good love songs when you're sad.
I think
and
so.
lonely.
I'm afraid you can always only make really good, intense music when you're sad.
Yeah.
I believe, yeah.
But some people say musicians should be, in a way, affected by politics, for example. What about you? Are you interested in politics, in world politics, or in Belgium politics?
No, what I believe, I think that's really bullshit. I believe that's totally up to the musician, because in the end you're there for making music, you know, and people then think you should do this, but that's your own decision. But what I feel and what I really want to do, I cannot wait, is just to do something for a charity, you know, those kind of things. I cannot wait to do that. But politics itself, I don't know nothing about it, and it really doesn't affect me or something.
What kind of charity? Which
yeah,
topic?
I don't know. For me, it's like you know, just like giving money to poor children or something. You know, those kind of things, or maybe ambassadors of like Make-A-Wish, or like sick children, or those kind of things. I'm already thinking about it. I have a list that I want to achieve or something.
You could sell your private jet.
Maybe I could do that. Yeah.
Once you said you won't sing in Flemish because it doesn't sound good. I guess you compared it to German as well.
Yeah.
And why is that? There's a lot of people singing in German, for example.
Yeah, but the thing, it's different. You know, you have German rap, that's something different that I think is pretty cool, and also Flemish rap. But soul music, I don't love this. It's personally, but I don't love the sound of the words in Flemish, especially. It's really like a, e, I, o, u. It's not charming or something, you know. So for me, the sound of words are as important as the words themselves, you know. So
what would be in Flemish to say? I don't like the Flemish sound.
How do you say it in Flemish?
In Flemish.
Ik hou niet van de Vlaamse klank.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, it doesn't sound beautiful. It's not that's charming enough.
So, but tonight we're gonna looking forward to a very nice concert with you. How many people will be on stage?
5.
5 people. And have you planned any unplugged thing or any special thing for tonight?
Yeah, of course. Always when it's a club, I start solo, you know, with only the guitar, and that's something I really love to do as well, so I have to take it.
Selah Sue bei ZDF at Bauhaus. Vielen, vielen Dank. Herzlichen Dank. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
All good?
Yep.
Künstlerstunde bei ZDF at Bauhaus. Heute mit der wunderbaren Zeichnerin Selah Sue. So this is your white paper. Do whatever you want. What's in your mind?
Oh, I'm so bad. I want to. If I draw something, it has to be really beautiful, and I cannot draw, you know. So maybe I just do like a sweet sentence.
Yeah, whatever. A sweet sentence.
It's for charity, right?
Yes.
And what kind of charity?
Actually, we don't know.
You don't know yet.
Poor presenters of TV shows.
Okay.
I trust.
And then I would maybe like doing like some.
Selah Sue likes you. Maybe something with a Bauhaus or with design.
Yeah, okay. So like. Whew, horrible sound.
What is that supposed to be?
It's a kind of a circle. Nothing more, nothing less.
This is a circle. In Belgien scheinen irgendwie die Kreise anders zu laufen. It's a special Belgium circle.
Totally. Maybe.
Sorry for this.
Free your design.
Wow.
It's a cool sentence, huh?
Free your design. Quite philosophical.
What?
It's quite philosophical.
Yeah. For your design. And then you want me to write Bauhaus with it?
Yeah, if you want. Just if you want.
For your design.
If you think it fits into your painting.
Okay. If it's for charity, then it's like a bit wrong to do like promo for something, I think.
No, it's not a promo thing, it's just a Bauhaus. Whatever you like.
Okay.
You don't have to do it. But maybe you can sign it once again, because this is the painting and then we have your signature maybe somewhere else.
Okay.
Ah, look at this. This is a Bauhaus window.
You wish. You wish, man. Okay, I'll write a house for you.
No, you don't.
I know.
It's not about me.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Ja, jetzt kommt nämlich hier der Bauhaus-Design, kommt jetzt hier raus. Very nice. Das typische Spitzdach vom Bauhaus haben wir als auch.
And then just a little That's the one thing I learned, like to draw when I was a child, and it is. You see it already?
Butterfly?
No.
I'm sorry.
It's.
It's
Superman, man.
Is it Superman?
No, you don't see it? Shit. Yeah, I cannot draw, like I told you.
Ah, it's like a beetle.
A what?
A beetle.
Yeah, it's like a beetle. I don't know, it's just Superman.
It's Superman.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Superman in the Bauhaus. Selah Sue likes you. As she said, free your design.
Free your design.
Ready? Finished?
No, if I start then I cannot stop.
It's up to you.
I also write a little.
I don't know the English word, do you?
No, I know.
Seepferdchen.
Zeepaardje wel.
Seepaardje wel?
Zeepaardje.
Seepaardje. Seepaardje auf Flämisch, da lernt man nie aus. And why did you paint a Seepaardje?
Because I felt it.
Free your design. Selah Sue bei ZDF at Bauhaus. So sieht es aus, wenn jemand richtig malen kann. Merci bien.
Thank you beaucoup.
Nice.